Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jack Lane. Welcome back to the channel. So, it seems like Hailee Steinfeld is returning to the MCU. She is a powerhouse. Hailee Steinfeld is eager to return to the MCU with a Hawkeye co-star. Exclusive interview for Collider. Hailee Steinfeld has made a big impact the Marvel Cinematic Universe since making her debut as the confident, bow-wielding Kate Bishop in Hawkeye. But bar a cameo appearance in the Marvels, has been relatively quiet for the prospective successor to Jeremy Renner's Clint Barton, with rumours swirling about a Young Avengers project and potential team-ups on the horizon. Taylor Gates sat down with Steinfeld for a lengthy interview. During their discussion, they spoke about the future, what the future might hold, and her dream reunion with certain Black Widow. When asked what was next, Kate Bishop Steinfeld was careful not to step on any Marvel landmines. That doesn't mean she isn't deeply invested in her character's journey. Oh my gosh, see, these get me in trouble, these questions, she joked. I wish I could say it, or I wish I knew it all, she told Collider. I think one of the greatest parts about being in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is that you yourself are along for the ride. And this is another character I love so much and understand. I'm so grateful that Kate is a character that is so widely loved, as a fan, am so excited to see where she goes and to be a part in any and every way that is in store for her. She wants to work with Florence Pugh again, who plays the new Black Widow. I don't, it's just talking about that time on the show. I'm up for Hailee Steinfeld coming back, doing more. I'm annoyed Disney and Marvel Studios, it's more Marvel Studios' fault, that they didn't give us a Hawkeye season 2. Because there's so many Hawkeye stories that were never told, right? And I think you could tell some of this stuff. Like, Hawkeye's story in the Hawkeye show was about him being the Ronin, which we saw maybe 15 minutes of him being in Avengers Endgame. So, are we sitting there saying, yep, we're doing this instead? We're just going to move along from Clint Barton completely. He's a retired Avenger. Which I understand and respect, because, he has a family. But there's a part of me that thinks that maybe we should have a Hawkeye season 2 and Hailee Steinfeld should be in it. Should Hailee Steinfeld take over? 100%. I'm not saying she shouldn't. But I think we should get more Hailee Steinfeld and Hawkeye. Hailee Steinfeld's Kate Bishop and Jeremy Renner's Clint Barton stories than we've already got. We've had one season set at Christmas. She appeared in that, and she's appeared in the Marvels for a cameo appearance. Is she going to be in Avengers? I didn't see her on the casting, but please let me know. This whole Young Avengers movie thing they're talking about, this was spoken about before, after Endgame. Oh, well, the next thing you do is you do Young Avengers and you build up them for a big Avengers movie, which you should do. And I have my thoughts on the whole Marvel stuff at the moment, but I think let's tackle the issue at hand. Hailee Steinfeld is eager to return to the MCU with a Hawkeye co-star. Let them do it. Let them come back and do a movie, a team-up movie. Hawkeye and the Black Widow. Right? Let them do that. The issue you're going to have is the Hawkeye and the Black Widow. Like, that movie would make $1 billion if it was Renner and Johansson. These two, I could still see it making $1 billion. But maybe you do that. Maybe you come back and you go, we're going to do Hawkeye, and we're going to do Hawkeye and the Black Widow. And then we're doing Kate Bishop and See, the thing is, when you've already started the movies for Thunderbolts and you have them characters in movies now, could you really debunk them to a show? And they'd be like, well, hang on a second, you can't say that because Wanda was debunked. That was for a story that needed 8 episodes, and Bucky, along with Anthony Mackie's character, Sam Wilson, I forgot his name there for a minute. They needed them episodes for the movie purpose. Nothing else. It was just to tie the gap of, well, what's happened between this and this. How have we got to here? Well, let's make a show for Disney Plus, 8 episodes, that explains his journey on taking on the Shield. So they didn't really have to touch upon that in the movie. Now, maybe you do that. Maybe you do a Kate Bishop and is it Yelone? I can't remember how to pronounce her name. But it's the new Black Widow. I completely blanking her name. Florence Pugh. That's the actress. Her Black Widow. If you put them in a TV show, 8-episode TV series, right, and you do a Black Widow and Hawkeye movie, and you do this as a part of this new Secret Wars soft reboot, you bring them two back, right? That's if Scarlett Johansson wants to return, and that's if Jeremy Renner wants to return as well. But if you brought them two back, you're easily onto a $1 billion movie. And you said it in the past. You said it before Avengers 1. Maybe even before Iron Man 2. And you do a mission. And you explore Clint's past that way. Before Endgame. So all these things that have happened, no one knows about. Maybe you do that. I don't know. But I think Hailee Steinfeld wanted to return. Great. With that co-star, great. I think if you want to do a movie and you call it The Black Widow and Hawkeye, or Hawkgirl, but you can't do because that's a DC character in it. Okay, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, and Florence Pugh's, whatever her name is, Black Widow. If you do them movies, it's gonna do well, but I think there'll be a little bit of disappointment from fans when they're like, no, we want Renner, we want Johansson to do a movie. Because remember, that was always asked. We always asked for a Black Widow movie and a Hawkeye film. We got a show and a movie, and they never really crossed paths in any of them. And I think if they would have come back and they were like, right, okay, we're going to do this movie, Black Widow, Hawkeye, it's going to be you two, and maybe you do a bit of a split, right? You have 45 minutes
13 GQ4H5
developing the story. That was my monitor speaker, unfortunately. Maybe you have 45 minutes of the Hawkeye and Black Widow, OG Hawkeye, OG Black Widow. You have them for the first 45 minutes setting up that story, and then you have Clint telling the new Black Widow and, of course, Kate Bishop's Hawkeye, look, this is what happened. And they go to finish off the case. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe that's how you do it. So you have a movie that's a quarter of an hour, quarter of the movie, or half of the movie, however you want to do it. I'm not that great at maths. However you want to do it, you have that story, you have that tied to the OGs, and then you yank that cord and give it to the new people to solve and finish. Like, it's one of the things that we never got to close. We were going to do it, then we had the Avengers issues, then I went into retirement, then we had this, then of course Nat, passed, and then you have all these other things. The Civil War happened, events in Civil War happened, and it was just all these little things got in the way of them actually solving that, because this takes place around the same time as maybe the first Avengers movie, and then they get enrolled with all that. I don't know, but I think that'd be a very interesting viewpoint for a story. And if that's, what Hailee Steinfeld wants, she wants to work with that co-star, give us that movie. I'll be there day one. Let me know if you guys would be there day one for that movie. And if so, should I just write this movie? Because I have been dabbling in writing scripts as of late, which is why the channel has been kind of suffering, because I've been pouring passion into other hobbies and things. But yeah, do I write it, and then do I just do like a fan reading of it? Like a fan story? I don't know. That's up to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on what my thoughts should be for the next, for the next movie with Hailee Steinfeld and the next movie for Florence Pugh's characters. Both of them are very good, strong female leads. They both have very good careers ahead of them. They've already had great careers already, but yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm just thinking. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video, turn on notification bells, and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 150 subscribers by the end of the week. I know we can do it with your guys' help. So with that being said, see you on the next one. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Stay cinematic. See you on the next one. Goodbye for now. I said it twice. I said the like, comment, subscribe now 3 times. Stay cinematic, guys.